Hi everybody, this is Teri from Sweet Pea Papers, the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, the Sweet Pea Paper, Sweet Pea Paper Facebook group, the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and the Junk Journal and Paper Crafts Facebook group. There's also the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube membership. Just click the join button. It's only $1.99 a month, and you get percentages off at the Ko-fi shop, and I'm going to start hopefully soon after we figure out with my neck, doing maybe 1 or 2 lives a month for something that we could do a whole project in maybe an hour or 2 hours if we do 2 lives, something like that. Anyway, okay. So what we're going to do today is, this is the first video in a new series that I'm doing, and the kit is by Everland Vintage Press. And I know it's pronounced Everland, but I said Everland, so you'd know how to spell it. And the kit is called Secret Garden Junk Journal Bundle, and then I also wrote down Cottage Garden. So I might have written that down because I have a lavender or lilac one or something too. So that part that says Cottage Garden may just be so I can differentiate it from the other one. I didn't go back on Etsy and look it up, I'm sorry. And then I have on some of the backs of these this avocado color, and I know that's not trimmed. And I got those from Elodie's Craft and Creation, and it's craft, the letter N, creation. Okay, and avocado papers. There's a set of lighter colored ones and a set of darker colored ones. I put them all in one folder on my computer. I have no idea if you have to buy them separately. I'm not doing too good with my filing thing today, am I? Okay, so I got all the ephemera out. This kit is so cute. And I just cut it out today. So that's why I decided to go ahead and show you the ephemera first, because it didn't really make any sense to pick it up and then lay it all back out again. The first thing you want to know is it comes with a folio. I printed the folio twice because I'm going to try to do 2 signatures and 1 folio in each signature. So with the signature, I think my dog is crying. He thinks it's time to EAT, but it's NOT. So here's your folio envelope thingy, right? And this is the back page for it. And it'll be in all of these are organized and really good in folders. You know, there's like cards and then tags and envelopes and then folio, blah, blah, blah. So this one will say folio background. And then it also comes with more pockets than I think I'm going to use. So I'll probably use like 1 set from 1 folio in the journal, and then this set from the folio kit in the second signature of the journal, or mix them around or whatever. And then it's also got this little ducky guy right here. Isn't he cute? The animals are just adorable in this little garden. Boy, it's not even that hot in here, and I'm just roasting. Okay, so there's the folio, and I printed out 2. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's 4 pockets on that one too. Okay, then there's these envelopes. They're not the same. This one's got the little gold seal on it. The pictures are butterflies, but they're different, and the flowers are different too. I like them. I love this color combination. It's one of my favorites. And I love the checkered patterns. That's another one of my favorites. And then we've got some of these little like nameplate little guys. Then we've got some a size bigger. Yes, those 2 are the same. I accidentally printed that page twice. There's a couple pages that I accidentally printed twice while I was going back and forth between the folders. These are really cute too. I'm trying to figure if I'm underneath. Yeah. And this one, because my the way my glass top is set up is it's not exactly underneath the lens. That's why it looks a little weird sometimes, because the center of my table folds, so I can't clamp my thing right in the dead center. Oh, here's one of my favorite things. which are these cards. Look at that little chickadee. And that little sparrow. No, Oz. Oz says hi. Honeybees. And a door. And another door. Ooh, look, another honeybee. And a goose. A bunny rabbit. A bunny rabbit. And another duck. That looks like a female mallard. But don't go telling everybody I said so. Okay, so that's that. Then there's some more nameplate looking ones. And one size bigger, a kitty and a puppy. You've got to have one of those if you have a cottage garden. These are almost like a specimen slide, but you don't fold it in half because it's got the single picture in the center. But these, there's 4 of these with different pictures on them. These 2, I'm going to put maybe back to back. I don't know. I don't really have a picture to put in there because I cut this one the wrong size. But this one, and then there's one more. There's 3 sets. You see where the little notch goes? That's going to go to the left on this one, so you need an up and down picture. You can see if I put it right in there, it'll leave just a little bit of a white border around it, and that looks snazzy good. And then, oh, you know what I can do? Why didn't I have it that way? Those will be the backs of these. And this one has a chair. So I don't know what I was thinking. I think I had it that way to begin with, and then I started looking around at it, and I cut that little piece of ephemera out wrong. They're not meant to go in here. You know, that's just what you just put them like a slide. Just cut it out if you want. Put a flower in there or something. And that's the one that I forgot. I cut the border off the left and the right side. This is cool. Looks like tickets kind of, but I just cut right down the middle of the scallop. And now it looks like it's supposed to be that way. I may cut it right here, depending on what I want to do. If I need the size of the bigger one and the little one, or if I can just use it all as one ticket. There's 2 different tickets. Yeah, they are different. I thought it was 2 of the same one, but they're not. This end is different. So, some little square ones. Some different little shape ones that are square, but have different little features to them. Oops. Which way is that? It's this way, because the key is hanging down. Okay. And what else do we have? Oh, we have pockets. This is another one of the pages I accidentally printed out twice. So you've got 2 of these. Now, I went ahead and left the gussets on. I can decide at the last minute. That's why I don't mind if they put them on there, because all I do is cut them off if I don't want to use it. In this type of a journal where we're just going to be putting the pages in, we're not going to be gluing them onto other pages or anything like that. This is going to be a straightforward journal. Then I usually take the gussets off. Plus, you know, there's ephemera, but there's not so much that we're going to be overstuffing the pockets that, you know what I mean? We need the gusset for it. Doors. Whoops. 2 doors of the same one. It's on the same page as these. Anyway, and some little guys here. So let me try to move some of this out of the way. Some of the bigger stuff. Oh, and on this little squirrel, which is so cute, I left the white on either side and then cut a little gusset on it because I think I'm going to make them flaps. So you can do that if you don't have a flip out, or some people call them a tip out. Then you can make one. Just leave some of the white paper on the edge. All right. I think I can do it now. I just don't want to sling them everywhere. Oh, and there's these that are, I'm thinking of putting one this way and one this way on the page. you know, and then making a card to go behind it or something like that. I'm not sure. This is wider than a half of the page, though. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I haven't decided. There's little tickets or tags. And that's littler than that one. Okay, so here's the pages. I know you're going to like these. There's a page cut crooked. I believe there's 16. And they remind me a little bit of my porch prints where they've got the big images. But unlike my porch prints, which I like better, they have also can't find it. I guess I'll show you when I get to it. So this one has picture here and here. Look at that kitty. Isn't that kitty just precious? Like the birdhouse too. On a page like this, you can still put a pocket on it. You can put a flip out on this one. Bees. And a bunny and a bird. And a duck in a milk can. I thought it was close to those other ones. And look at our plaid house. Love it. Goose. I love these garden boots. And then see, like on this one, you can use it as a writing page. You can put something on this side that flips out. You can put a long pocket on this side. You know, so even though it has a pattern on it, it isn't like a full page pattern like this one. So you have a little bit of room to go different ways with it. And what looks to be the garden house, the garden shed. And see, this is pretty. And the bird and a, why does that almost look like a lunchbox? But it's not. It's a birdhouse, I guess. Got to be able to open it to clean out the nest and stuff. These are the ones I was looking for. So you can do all kinds of things with these. There's another one. I love that. This one. See, there's quite a few. So there's 2 folders with, or maybe 3 with pages in them, and each of them are different kinds of pages. There's 3. There's a folder with these kind of pages in it. There's a folder with these pages in it with the double pictures. And then there's a folder with what I'm calling the backing papers. This is what I printed on the backs of all of these. But they're actually divided at the page too. So you can actually, well, we will be. You know what I mean? They'll just be on the backs of these, see? Isn't that one cool? I love that one. I keep saying that. I love that one. No, I love that one. And then I put the pink on the back here. And I don't know why I didn't do borderless on that pink. I didn't realize it wasn't going to go all the way to the other sides. Oh, I know what it is. Never mind. Okay, and here's another one. I know it looks a lot like this one, but they're different. I had to look at it for a minute and go, And this one reminds me of a picnic blanket. Then there's this one and this one. Now, I just printed these out, even though they're printed on the backs of here, mainly so that I could use them to make pockets and flip outs and cards and things like that. Because I don't really need them separate because I printed them on the backs of all of these. Okay, so there's that. Now, I did get everything cut out. Let's see if I can get some of this out of my way. Because we're going to look at the pages Goodness. A lot of ephemera. 2 sets of tags. Tags are really cute. But this is Everland Vintage Press. Not prints, press. And I really like it. Just trying to get this out of the way so I can start flinging these pages around. I don't want to lose everything all blended together, though, where I don't know where it is. So I use these book drawer or desk drawer dividers. And these will slide on here. But when you put it inside there, you've only got this much space underneath. So I put them in and put the little ones in, and then I don't put the pages in here. I use this for ephemera as well. It's just a little tipsy too for me. And they come in different sizes. I would recommend getting one size that's, you're never going to get one that's 5.5 by, 8.5 or whatever. Unless you pay big money for one of those great big sets. Okay, so these are our backing pages. Let's put that over there. So what I want to do is, I'm thinking I might want to put this on the cover, or maybe that one, Garden Cottage. Oh, I'm going to be using, I think, if I decide to ink, I think I'm going to use iced spruce, because this is more of a bluish green. I tried all my other greens, mowed lawn and forest moss and all that stuff. None of them looked right. The pinks were too light. I tried Worn Lipstick, and there's another pink one that's more recent. And it was way too bright pink. It was like a neon pink. Oh, Flamingo Kitsch. And other ones. And I couldn't find any. And I have 48 of the little Tim Holtz ones. So I think I have almost every color of the little ones. Or I have all the sets of the little ones, we'll put it that way. And I have a bunch of the big ones too. So I don't know. I am having like a hot flash like crazy. What do you guys think? Kind of like this for the cover and this for the back cover. Oh, look at that, though. That's really cute. But that's not a cottage. I'm going to set this one aside. I think that one's going to be it. it. And then I'll take one of the, when we make the cover, it will be bigger. It's going to be 9 by 6. So you're going to have a 1/2 inch or so all the way around. So I usually will print out a paper like this and put it underneath, and then you have color around, and then you've got your image in the center. Do that. You can do all kinds of things. So let me see. Did I separate? No. First thing I want to do is separate them into the ones that have the backs that are the same, because I printed 3 of each one of the backing pages. That's how I know there's 18. It's 3 times 6 is 18. That's different. Oh, that must be the one I set aside for the cover. Okay, that's stack number 2. One, 2, 3. So as soon as we decide what order we want these in, this is going to be a nice short video, then that's what we will do, is just decide the thing. And then I think I'm going to ink the pages, because then otherwise you see the white core, and then there's that little teeny hair right there that'll end up making the page crooked or something if I try to catch it. This one I think I can fix. Look at that kitty. Oh. And then 1, 2. Yep. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get this one back out, and I'll print it again if to use it for the cover, because otherwise I have 17 pages, and I don't want 17 pages. I want 18 pages. Okay. So now I can do this one of two ways. I can make 3 signatures with 6 pages in it. And by a page, I mean, this is a page. Of course, when you fold it in half, one paper equals 4 pages. So, all right. So I could do 3 signatures with 6 in it, or 2 signatures with 9. Now, since I'm not going to do anything super thick, I think I'm going to do 2 signatures of 9. So I don't know why I printed 3 of each one then. Why didn't I do 2 of each one? That wouldn't have worked out right. That's why. Let me get some pop here. If you know how to do this, then you can go on about your merry way. We're not going to do anything else in this video but sort our pages. These are usually going to be published on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I do not know how many pages it's going to be. So what I want to do is, oh, I know what I want to do. I'm going to do 3 signatures with 6. So it divides out better that way. Okay, so then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. How did I do that? What does this one go to? You see, this is where I always get myself in trouble. Well, I've only got yeah, those are the same. I put this, I don't know where I put the other one with the same backing. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1. See, this is how easy this is. And then once you get in there, like this one has 2 animals here already. So I'm going to put the kitty cat in this one over here. This signature. I know you can only see the very corner of them, but yeah, that one's only got 2 in it. No, I am going to have to retrim that one. So 1, 2, 3. Then I'll put them in order by the signature, and then I'll be done with that. I think this one's got. Yeah, some more pictures in that one. So you want to think about the double picture ones and the ones with one on the side. You don't want to get all the picture ones in one signature, all the ones like this in another signature, and all the ones with just the plaids in the other. There they are. That's not right. Why does that not look the same? Because it's not. It's just not, but it's okay. All right, so then, oh, I love this. I might make this the cover, to tell you the truth. That one there. This one here. This one over here. So now I've got my 3 signatures. Each one has 6 pages. And remember, we've got these backing pages that we can use. I could use this as a page, right? It would be fine. Or I can use them for, you know, pockets and stuff. So that's why I don't sew mine together before I decorate. Because what if one signature gets really, really fat by accident? You need to be able to switch the pages around if you can. The other reason is, and I don't make the cover before I make the journal, and that's what I meant, and sew it in, because I always end up with a spine that's too small when I do that. So I just would rather wait, you know, and do it afterwards. Okay, so that's all we're going to do for that. Then we've got the backing papers with the avocado on the back. This one's got lace and avocado. They're all really cool patterns and stuff in avocado, which this is what, if you boil avocado peel in water, this is what color it will dye your papers, the pink color. My nails look terrible. What is going on? Broke 2. That one's got probably chicken. I had chicken for lunch. Oh, I made baked chicken in a crock pot. I cooked it overnight. Oh, it was so good. Anyway, okay. So that's it for the first video. And in the next video, we're going to do putting these in the, or I'm just going to put these in the order that I want them in the signature off camera. There's no sense in, I just showed you how I separate them into signatures, and I'm sure you can figure out how you want them to be. They'll be folded in half. So sometimes I fold them in half first to see what, you know, what's going to go together and face each other before I decide finally what pages are going to go where. And then, so I'll have that part done, and then we'll just go, we'll just start decorating it. And it shouldn't take us a long time. Oh, we have to put, I need to print out one more of these. One for each signature. Or maybe I'll put one in the front signature, one in the back signature. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I'll just keep the 2. And the center signature won't have one. I'll just put an extra, I'll put one of these backing pages in. Maybe I'll trace around this. I could do that. I could make this envelope thingy out of this paper, which would be kind of neat, just by tracing the outline of it on here, or on the avocado side, so I could see. Okay, so that's all you need to do that, and then you've got an envelope for the third one, and they're not 3 of the exact same thing all over the place. Okay, I've got these pockets. All right, I will see you. This will probably start on a Monday, but it may not be. But I usually publish Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I may be having neck surgery, so that will make a difference too. But if I am, then you probably won't see this till afterwards anyway. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.